completion with body. That's the assignment that we completed yesterday as a group. So the project that we have been working on is the PARAMASHIVOHAM project, and that's PARAMASHIVOHAM training, which means I get to experience myself as Paramashiva, as superconsciousness. A project that is helping me to discover me, the true self. So this video is sharing the insights that I got during that assignment. Start. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Okay, so I'm going to focus in this video mainly for one project and the assignments and the Sakshi Pramana, which is the witness reference from taking on those assignments. So last night, we did completion with body, and I was actually born with alopecia, which means my hair doesn't grow. It never has. And a lot of people ask me, sometimes they ask me, are you sure? And I think I would be more sure than anybody else. Of course, I was born in India. I was brought up in an Indian family. And hair is a big deal. It's a sign of woman's health, etc. And here I was born with alopecia. And I'm sure for the longest of a time, my parents must have struggled to work out why my hair is not growing. And there's so many medications, so many different doctors, methodologies and whatnot that they tested out to help me fit in. One thing was having the experience at home about myself and my body. Of course, completion with body led me to dig out what had happened in the process of me being born with alopecia. So actually people don't know that about me, and oftentimes today, like these days, they think it's a self-styled, it's something that I styled myself with, or sometimes people mistake me to be going through chemotherapy. Either one of them. Well, I've learned to now accept, and it has become my unique style. However, it's not something that I have long hair and I've cut it. It's not like that. So neither of them are true as such. So when I was digging out through the assignment, what is the impact? Of course, at home, I was with my own parents. I was protected. But the larger society, going out to school, I was teased a lot. And still today, I didn't understand why I was teased. But I did carry a lot of shame and embarrassment and feeling of I don't fit in. And I only through digging out yesterday, I realized that has impacted on a lot of other incidents that have happened relating with my body. And it has led me to become disconnected from my body, almost constantly rejecting it because it doesn't fit in. So I've taken on I'm not here to complain about what has happened. I am here to share what I decided to conclude about myself because of the events that happened outside, and that's where my mistake has happened. I realized, actually looking in the intra-analyzing that I did, I realized that I decided myself, because I was told I don't fit in or that there's something wrong with me, I actually took that on. On my own, I was perfectly fine. Inside of myself, I was perfectly fine with who I was. But every time I saw myself through the eyes of others, there's a shame, embarrassment, and mainly shame and embarrassment, and this feeling of I don't fit in, I don't belong, I'm ugly, etc. I actually concluded that some of those statements, and I decided to feel those things. And that's where my mistake was. I'm not saying that people outside don't need to become aware and become more sensitive. I'm just saying that I realized that I rejected my body, and that's what I decided to complete with yesterday. And only because I'm doing this assignment specifically for the body, there's so many other things that came up which I thought I had dealt with, but clearly they still had an impact. So I am very, very grateful to Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, for these assignments, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, because it's making me take account of the places I've missed. Poverty is knowing the problem but not solving it. And of course, there is a health issue that I have been dealing with, but I was not looking into it. And this assignment has helped me to look into it and attend to the problems, the hidden problems that are there. So that's why I'm very grateful. This short video is only about this project, and I'm empowered. I'm very much empowered. I'm sharing some of these sensitive issues very openly, because these are where I find that these are the spots, these are the like pain points, if you like, or the vulnerable points that do need to be exposed so that they can be completed. Further empowerment can happen as a result. So thank you once again, Swamiji. One more thing I wanted to say before I end this video is that there's an event that has happened, an incident that's happened during the Oscars recently, where Will Smith had slapped Chris on stage, and of course that violence is not, I couldn't understand why he went up and slapped, because I didn't know that Jada was also going through alopecia. And when I read that part, it made sense to me why that would have happened, by Will Smith. It is really a sensitive, it's a really, really sensitive thing. I cannot put my finger on it fully to tell you or how to explain it to you. What happens inside, it's like a demeaning, and it's in a very subtle way, it's very abusive to be so insensitive to a person's condition that they're going through. When a person is going through alopecia, they're going through something inside of themselves. They're already having shame about their image, or maybe they're even worried about what's happening to them. There's a big part of their system that is, the big part of their body that is leaving them. And it's a if I look at what Swamiji says about the fear, the different fears that we have, fear of losing a body part is also a type of facing death. So it's a sensitive issue, and people do need to handle it with a lot more sensitivity. It's not something to joke about. I was made fun of when I was growing up, and it's not funny. It's not actually funny. And I didn't even know these people. I didn't even know a lot of these people. So I'm not condoning the violence in any way. I'm just saying I can see why he would have gotten triggered. So Chris also, making jokes. Maybe there's a time and place for certain jokes. And especially if that person is ready for it, then great. But if Jada herself is going through it and she's feeling sensitive about the issue, then it's insensitive. Anyway, let's end this video with the Purna Mantra. Thank you for listening. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padakar Padamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, Nityanandam.